let the fun hit the spot. Collectors unite, grabbing deals tonight. Every frame's a gem, bring your dreams to life. Shine from the golden age to the modern flight. Cheap comic collector makes it all just right. Welcome, welcome to the funkiest spot. Woo! Cheap comic collector, giving all we got. Come on, dive into the tale, superheroes hot. That's right. Click that subscribe, let the fun hit the spot. Got them heroes, villains, sidekicks too. Well now, each page turn a new world view. Snap, laughs, gaffs, stories, fresh and true. Hey there, stick around, we got more to do. Welcome, welcome to the funkiest spot. Oh yeah, cheap comic collector, giving all we got. Let's go, dive into the tale, superheroes hot. Come on, click that subscribe, let the fun hit the spot. Woo!
Hey everybody, welcome to Saturday's auction. Hope you're doing good. Give me a second while I get rid of the echo. There we go, that's better. And like I said, welcome. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Looks like Matt's in the house. Wishing everybody a happy Saturday. Wharf and Moose having pie, beer, and woodchucks. Christina Payne, hello. Thanks for being here. Dan, how you doing? Steven Spock, how are you? Rob, am I starting a new box? I do not have you scheduled for a new box. You said something about there weren't enough to ship yet or something. I can ship if you want me to. There's enough for that. But as of right now, I'm just adding to what you already have. Quentin, hello. Diabetic Superman, how you doing? Jackson Roy, the Jackson Roy Kirk's in the house. Good morning, afternoon, day, everyone. So, like I said, thanks for being here. We got 12 people watching. That's a pretty good start, and I appreciate it. And if you don't have any money to spend, just sit back, relax. We'll have a good time. It is root beer, just so you know. And let's see what else we got going on today. Today is a very special day. Unfortunately, Mike Easy Comic Reader's having some internet problems after the storms they had over there last night. So he probably won't be joining us today. But little birdie told me that it's his birthday. So happy birthday, Mike. I know you'll be watching this later.
Down in sunny South Texas, where the warm winds play, lives a man named Mike with a laugh that lights the day. The easy comic reader with a book in his hand, spreading joy and good stories all across the land. Happy birthday, Mike. Here's a toast to you. With a wide open sky and that Lone Star view from the ranch to the town, you're the life of the show. May your year be as bright as the Texas sun's glow.
Hey, Jay, thanks for joining us. I'm sure uh, Easy appreciates all the birthday wishes. And we will, let's see what else we got going up next. Next week is Beyond the Con, of course. If you haven't heard about that, it's giveaways all weekend long. Next week on my show, Saturday and Sunday, we'll be doing giveaways every 15 minutes. So I don't know how many books I'll actually manage to auction off that weekend, but should be a good time. So it all starts Friday night on Crazy Hungarian's show and Fable's show, one collection down at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And hey, Friar Tuck, thanks for being here. And I'm just going to switch over to the other camera. We'll get going here. As you guys know, it's $3 a book, free shipping if you get 10 or more. You can build your stack up over multiple shows. And PayPal is a preferred payment, but you can use Ko-fi as well for those of you who don't like PayPal. And make sure you're on live chat. I know it's not a claim sale anymore, but that does seem to sometimes make a difference on whether I see somebody's bid or not before I give it to a lower bidder. So that's maybe important. And let's see, I got some comics here that it's the second go through for these. Somebody asked that I just go ahead and put them back in the sale, so that's what we're doing. I don't know if these were all $3 books or not, so use your own judgment. We got John Sable Freelance number 3 by Mike Grell. Gorgeous cover. Looks like an adult book, Sapphire number 1. Here's an Uncle Scrooge. This one's kind of beat up. It's from 1977, issue 137. It's got the All at Sea story, which is kind of a later Uncle Scrooge, but I remember having that particular book in a coverless copy when I was a kid. Now this one is got heavy kind of water damage wrinkling on the top there, so it's but still a fun, great read. Got Dragonlance Chronicles, Dragons of Spring Dawning, Prestige Collector's Edition. Volume 3, number 6. I don't remember having that one. Here's the Prestige format Uncle Scrooge. This one's a thick one. It's got the Don Rosa cover. Great Don Rosa story in here called the Sharpie of the, I don't know how to say that word, Culebra Cut, something like that. But it's back when Teddy Roosevelt was digging the Panama Canal and Uncle Scrooge gets involved. So kind of cool. I remember that being a good story. Good stuff in there. And Diabetic's got 3 for Uncle Scrooge, but I hadn't shown that one yet, so he means this one. And I don't even have a sheet ready to go here. I need a new notebook. I was busy all morning making that video for Mike because Facebook, I didn't know, Facebook didn't tell me until this morning that it was his birthday. Tried to rush and get that one done. Diabetic Superman. Thank you, Dave. We got DuckTales number 15 from the IDW series, based on the newer DuckTales series, which once I sat down and watched it, wasn't that bad. The writing was pretty good on it. Never did get used to the animation style, but that's just me. Aristocratic Extraterrestrial Time Traveling Thieves number 2. Spectacular Spider-Man number 14 from 1978. Hawkmoon, Jewel in the Skull number 2. Does have a ding up here, but it's number 2 of 4. Another DuckTales. This is number 17, back when it was being published by Disney Comics. So this would have been before the second series came out. So this is based on the first series. Amazing Spider-Man number 1, Legacy number 895. And see, we got Quentin Collins and Dan both bidding on Peter Parker. Quentin was first at $3. Not too bad looking. Little wear on it, but it's kind of to be expected for 35 center. Does have some color bleeding through the page from the doll's pink dress on the back there. All right, that one's going to Quentin. Thank you. And Amazing Spider-Man is volume 6, according to Dave. Thank you. I lost track of how many volumes there are a long time ago. Micronauts number 39. This is the first series. Does have a chunk missing out of that front cover there, so that's too bad. Mars number 1, first comics. Damage Control number 1, I think this was the second series, I'm not positive. Gru the Wanderer number 3 from PC Comics. Croft Super Show. This is number 4. It is pretty beat up. Got a lot of spine wear and stuff on there. Here is Micronauts number 1 from the IDW series. Good issue to check out if you want to check that series out. Another prestige format, Uncle Scrooge, thick issue. Original $6.95 cover price, and this is the one that's got His Majesty McDuck in it. This is a Don Rosa story where Uncle Scrooge declares his money bin and the hill land that it's on to be a separate country for tax purposes, and it is hilarious. It's a lot of fun. Great story. Quentin's got $3 on Croft Super Show. Like I said, it's pretty beat, but this is the only one of these I've ever found, actually. I have a vague memory of seeing one or two of these on the stands when I was growing up, and I didn't know what it was because I didn't watch the Croft Super Show when I was a kid. It was on some other network than what I was watching at the time, I guess. And so, yeah, when I was growing up, I was not familiar with Wonderbug or any of these series that's in there. But it looks like a really cool show. So that one's going to Quentin. Thank you. And Diabetics getting the Uncle Scrooge. Thank you for that. And here's another DuckTales. This is giant size issue. This is number 2 from Gladstone's run. Cool cover on this one. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 3. Looks like Dan Slott was writing it at the time, but I think that's really cool. I don't know why the spider on his chest is glowing like that, but it really the way they've lit the cover and using that as a light source is very very unique. I really kind of like the way it looks. Another prestige format, Uncle Scrooge. This is 353. No Don Rosa in this one. Looks like a adventure story though. Got a little Karl Barks in there. Another DuckTales number 3, The Fall of New Atlantis. And that's the Disney series again. Here is a prestige format, Enemy Ace, War in Heaven, number 2 of 2. This was by Garth Ennis and Russ Heath. Southern Nights, number 27. Star Slayer, number 7, by Mike Grell. Good stuff. Iron Man, number 178. It's Assistant Editor's Month. Mickey and Donald, number 14. Nice cover, reprinting an old, I think it's reprinting an old cover. Might be a new version of it. Okay. So it reprints a cover by Walt Kelly, but they had to re-ink it. So that's why it looks a little bit different to me. 178 Iron Man. Quentin's in there first with $3. Does have a slight subscription crease or something going through it, it looks like. See it on the back easier than you can on the front. But you can see it in here. And it does go through the whole book. Looks like a fun story with the kids playing superhero. And it goes. Tony Stark's just a drunk. All right, Quentin's fast on the draw today. That's going to him. Here's another Uncle Scrooge with a Don Rosa story. Return to Xanadu. Another classic. Good stuff. And along with some other stories. Great back cover as well by Don. Star Slayer. This is number 4. And I thought this was a fun cover. Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man number 6. And also this one, Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man number 1 variant. Those are really nice covers. I've got US 1 number 9. US 1 number 8. US 1 number 5. Walt Disney Showcase number 52, featuring the unidentified flying oddball, plus Mickey and Goofy in His Royal Majesty King Goofy. Three on Thieves number 2. Wow, that was a long time ago. There it is. In pretty nice shape. Dave Stevens ad on the back. And just black and white goodness. This was drawn really well for what it was. Thank you, Steve. And Quentin wants the unidentified flying oddball. I wouldn't have expected that of you. A little bit of wear there. Some cover creasing going on over here. Usually when I find the Walt Disney showcases, they're not even like holding together. They're falling apart so badly. So I was actually happy that this one was still connected to the cover and stuff, because a lot of times they're not. Pretty elaborate art there for a Disney comic. And Mickey Mouse and Goofy was reprinted from, I think, a Giant Picnic Party number 8 or something like that. Cool. Ah, that makes sense. That one's for Quentin. Thank you. I don't know if they had Witch Mountains ones. I don't remember seeing any, but they might have had them in like a series like that. I got Superman, the Man of Steel, number 56. And that's like an Uncle Scrooge homage cover there with Mr. Mxyzptlk. Just a cool cover. And $6 Million Man, Fall of Man from Dynamite. This is number 2. Got some wrinkling at the bottom. Looks like it got wet at some point. All right. We will go through this other box, see what we got here. We have the complete miniseries, Swords of Texas, Scout miniseries spinoff. There's number 4, number 3, number 2, and number 1. Good chance to pick up the whole set if you want. Target Airboy, number 1. The actual title across the top is Clint of the Adolescent Radioactive Black Belt Hamsters in Target Airboy. So I guess it's a team-up issue. Crossover or something weird. Superman, number 370. The Shadow, number 3 of 4 from Dark Horse. This miniseries was in the Coils of Leviathan. Here is number 2 as well, so I got 2 and 3. Marvel Premiere, number 37, featuring the 3D Man. Quite a bit of spine wear on that one, but not real noticeable. Vengeance of Vampirella, number 8, still sealed in the bag. The Vampirella card is still in there. And then this is Gru Chronicles number 1 from Epic. It's square bound. And I believe what these did was reprint the Pacific Comics issues. And then there's a new, like, kind of introductory page in the front where they're talking about creating the stories. That's very cool. I got Masters of Kung Fu, number 72. A couple spine ticks in that one. Doomsday Squad, number 2. John Byrne reprints from Fantagraphic Books. And Steven Spock's going to go ahead and grab that Gru. Thank you, Steve. I think there's a couple more in here. If you want those as well, here is number 2 and number 3. So I don't know how many there were. I don't know if that's the complete set or not. I've never even opened this one. Still got tape on it. Sounds like it goes on from here, according to the text page in the back. So at least they were planning on more issues. Yeah, these are pretty cool. Nice paper too. So Steve's going to get the other two of those. Thank you, sir. Got some more Doomsday Squad. There's number 3 and number 1. So you got number 1, 2, and 3. Incredible Hulk, number 222. Nice. 35 center. From Wizard, we have the Undertaker 0 issue. And Jackson wants Doomsday number 3. That's this one. Also has a Usagi Yojimbo in the back. Nice shape. A little denting in there. There's Usagi. Village of Fear. So that one's going to Jackson. Thank you, sir. And Quentin's got 3 on Hulk 222, which nice solid copy. It does look like there's maybe a little bit of yellowing going on the UPC symbol, some tanning on there, but great cover. Definitely some tanning around the edge on the back. Let's see, Len Wayne, Jim Starlin, and Alfredo Alcala. Scrodacrum. Thank you, Quentin. All right, here's another Incredible Hulk. This one is 216, 30 center. What if number 40? What if Doctor Strange had not become Master of the Mystic Arts? Power Man and Iron Fist number 75. Uncle Scrooge Adventures number 18. Don Rosa cover illustrating the Karl Barks story Fountain of Youth on the inside. That's fun. From Amalgam, we have X Patrol number 1. Classic X-Men number 20. I believe that's an Arthur Adams cover. JLX Unleashed number 1. Fantastic Four 126. Got some spine issues on it. Three for Kung Fu. I missed the Kung Fu. Sorry about that. Diabetic. Where'd he go? So it does have a rolled spine, but not real bad. Just kind of bent up. So that one is going to Diabetic Superman. Thank you, Dave. Quentin and Dan getting on the same book once again. Fantastic Four 126. Quentin says Dan can have it if he wants it. And like I said, there is some spine issues right in here mostly. It's just kind of got a weird crease on the I mean, there's a little bit of a rollover, and it's just got a kind of a weird crease flattened right in there. It's not really torn, it's just odd. And there's some wear at the top here too. So by no means perfect, but pretty nice. Some stress on the spine down here. This has been kind of messed up in here, looks like. And up here as well. I don't know what those are from. They're just very odd. It's odd wear patterns. Doc Doom. All right, that one's going to Dan. Thank you, guys. And another Uncle Scrooge. This one's number 237. It's got the Carl Barks story from Uncle Scrooge 11 reprinted in it. And another amalgam book, JLX. Let's see, the other one was JLX Unleashed. This is JLX. Red Sonja, She Devil with a Sword, number 1. Superman #1. Captain America 265 with Spider-Man and Nick Fury in there. It's cool. Solomon Kane #3 from the 6-issue Marvel series. Also have #4. This one's got a big crease up here at the top. And here is Mars #5. And Dan's got 3 on the Superman #1. Does have some staple wear around the staples. You can see it right in here. And then again in here. Also seeing some indentation marks over in this area a little bit, right in here too. Oh, definitely wear on the back. That's not good. Yeah, kind of worn on the back. Could use a cleaning. Not sure what's going up here at the top. You got creases, you got some dirt or something in here, and then there's a little tear on this corner. So not as good as it looks at first glance from the front. But it is Superman #1. Good story. It's got a sweepstakes card in it. And I really enjoyed the John Byrne Superman era when they were reintroducing like all the concepts and stuff. I thought those were fun. We got Micronauts #4. Or that's the New Voyages #4, so that's volume 2. Here is volume 1. This is #38. Superman 345. Still quite a few spine ticks on that one. Same with this one, Superman 349, but quite a few spine ticks in there. The Official, Mandrake the Magician, reprinting comic strips. We've seen a few of these official reprint books lately from showing up. So hopefully many more of those to come. Wherever I've been getting them from. Marvel Age #11. Quentin's got 3 on Micronauts 38. There is a little bit of tear wear right there on the corner. And Quentin, I did get the 3rd box of books today. Thank you very much. If I'm not too tired later, I may do an unboxing video because I got 3 boxes in today. Thank you, Quentin. Another Marvel Age. This is number 10 with Star Wars before. I don't know. This one was weird to me. I remember seeing this because it's from 1984, but like, it doesn't seem like it's colored correctly with Luke's outfit there. So that's kind of weird. Don't know. Maybe they just had things different in the comics. Daring New Adventures of Supergirl number 7. Warlord number 48, first appearance of Arak in the 16-page extra preview. All right. Got Ambush Bug number 4. Number 3. Number 2. And number 1. This one's got some coloring. Like, I don't know what if that's from like just somebody having a sweaty hand or what the miscoloration along there is, but it's a complete series, all 4 issues there. Here's Gru the Wanderer number 54 from Marvel. Yet another shark cover. And Dan, you might be in luck. Here is another Superman number 1. And this one is in much nicer condition. Still got a little bit of that going on at the top like the other one did, but doesn't have all those wear marks like the other one did. Does have kind of a crease in here, like maybe it was a subscription copy or folded at one point. But it's just at the bottom is the only place you can see it. Goes up to about in here somewhere. Alrighty, that one's going to Dan. Let me just take something else out of a bag real quick so I can stick it in there. Thank you, sir. Got Dark Horse Presents. This is number 22. Got a concrete cover. Trucker and Reflections are also in there. The Mickey Mouse and Friends. This is number 285. DC Comics Presents number 65 with Superman and Madame Xanadu. 1984. It's a Gray Morrow cover. And he also does the art on the inside. Captain Carrot and his Amazing Zoo Crew, number 9. It also has the 16-page Masters of the Universe preview with Superman in it. There is a bad thing going through this page right here. It looks like that is printing error, where sometimes where the page kind of gets folded in on itself during the printing process. That's what that is. Looks like a fun issue though. I see the Three Musketeers in there, so I don't know if it uses did some of DC's old funny animal characters in the issue or not. But that'd be cool if it does. Here is Gru the Wanderer number 9 from Marvel. Quentin's got $3 on the Captain Carrot. I wonder what Scott Shaw's doing these days. Is he still working anywhere? Thank you, Quentin. And there's another Captain Carrot. This one is number 10. And another Dark Horse Presents. This is... I'm looking for an issue number, and I don't think there's one on there. This is number 15. Captain Crusader says, be alert, watch out for crime. And got something called Babes in Arms, Mask, and Captain Crusader. Superman Family, number 205. This one's got some chipping going on up here at the top, looks like. And Quentin wants Captain Carrot number 10. Where walks the Wuzzwolf? You're quite correct, Jackson. All right, that one's going to Quentin. Thank you. Another Gru the Wanderer, number 12 from Marvel. Phase 1 Phasers from AC Comics. This is number 2 of 4. And since you never can tell with AC Comics, just gonna see what kind of backup, if anything, is in here. Looks like it's all the same thing. You also have a number 4 of that series. Here is Captain Carrot number 13. And from AC Comics, Miss Victory number 1, the untold origin story of Miss Victory number 1. So it's not the regular series, it's the untold origin of Miss Victory. All right, Captain Carrot. Let me see. Quentin, I also have number 15, number 16, number 18, and number 19. Let me know if you want all of those or which ones. Yup. All right. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 issues. It's number 19, 18, 16, 15, and 13. Thank you, sir. And there's another early Gru. This one's number 5. We have Paragon Dark Apocalypse number 3 from AC, a FemForce crossover series. And we also have number 2 of that series. The Adventurers, book 2, number 1. So the second series, the art is still phenomenal. Here is Uncle Scrooge number 282 from 1993. And issue number 3 of Venture, also from AC Comics. Special 44-page issue with Bolt, Phasers, and the Durango Kid. Got an interview with Charles Starrett in there. It's kind of cool. And here is Venture number 2. Hey, Parallax. How you doing, Leia? There is Gru number 6. And I guess we'll just get these out of the way. Here's number 7, number 8, number 10, and number 11. So nice little patch of early Gru issues. From Comico, Justice Machine number 28. Yeah, not a good day to be out and about, probably. Here is totally disconnected from the cover, but it is Creepy Things Volume 2, number 4 from 1976. Other than that, it is actually in pretty decent condition. The only damage is the fact that somebody tore it off of those staples, basically. Weird. Warriors of Plasm, Home for the Holidays. This is Christmas issue, and it is square bound, thick, and same style art, it looks like, as in the regular series. Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, number 49. The Goon, number 5. Nodwick, The Henchman's Graveyard, number 2. The Original Shield, number 4, from Archie Adventure Comics. Clayman Plasm for Leia. Thank you. The Champions, number 7. Action Comics Annual, 2022. Walt Disney's Comics and Stories, number 521. Another Nodwick. This is number 3. And here is number 5. Batman 491. Dan's got 3 on Champions, number 7. It does have some wear. It's got like a rounded corner down here and just kind of general wear along the spine there. That's pretty heavy, but not too distracting. A little bit of a spine roll, it looks like, according to the back. Something stuck on there a little bit at that one little spot. Somebody wrote on it up in here. First appearance of Dark Star, really? Nice. All right, that one's going to Dan. Thank you. Crazy Hungarians in the house once again. He wants to see creepy things. In case you missed it, Joe, it is disconnected. That's basically the only thing wrong with it is somebody ripped it out. The cover looks fine. Otherwise, it's just very odd that somebody ripped it out like that. Thank you, sir. There's your pile. $3 Legends of the Dark Knight for Jackson. Nice looking copy. Don't see any spine ticks on there. Oh, nice. I guess that's an ad. I thought it was just a pinup, but wow. And that one's going to Jackson. Thank you. Parallax, $3 on wires of. Didn't I already gave that to you? Yep, got that one already. And yes, it's Easy Comic Reader's birthday. Played a video for him earlier. Unfortunately, he's got internet problems today after the storms last night. So don't know if he's going to be able to make it here today or not. And I have the original E-Man, number 2 from First Comics. Also number 3 and number 4. Here's another Legends of the Dark Knight. This is number 30 from 1992. Dark Horse Presents 100, number 5. Got a Madman and Company Michael Elred cover on there. This one has Monkey Man and O'Brien by Art Adams. I don't know how to say that. Los Malcriados. Frankenstein P.I. That sounds interesting. Milk and Cheese and Pan Fried Girl. I gotta see Frankenstein P.I. There he is. Butcher's Night Out. That looks like some cool stuff in that one. X-Mutants, number 12 from Malibu. Other Legends of the Dark Knight, this is number 77. The Phantom, number 6 from the DC ongoing series. Classics Illustrated number 45, Tom Brown's School Days. Conan the Barbarian 174. Mickey Mouse Adventures number 4, introducing Wily Wildebeest. That's his first appearance. I do not know if they continued to use him past the storyline that went through this series. I know he was in several issues of this series, but those were new stories. Avengers War Across Time number 4, the Stormbreakers variant. Crazy Hungarian's got 3 on Conan the Barbarian. This seems like an interesting artistic choice. Did he just not want to draw her face, or just seems kind of odd? Oh, that scene is in the story, so from a different viewpoint. So maybe they just went with what was there. I don't know. Thank you, Joe. There's another Legends of the Dark Knight. This is number 25. Another Classics Illustrated, The Moonstone. This was in pretty decent shape, but unfortunately it's got a tape snag there that happened to somebody. Don't think I did that, but it has been known to happen. New Teen Titans, the Keebler President's Drug Awareness Giveaway promotional issue. Comet number 1 from Red Circle. And $3 on Mickey Mouse for David. Thank you, David. This is a fun little series to put together because it was all news stories. There's one that has one of the issues has a cover by John Byrne, but I don't remember which issue it is. It's not this one. But the beginning storyline was written by Stefan DeStefano, the same person that did Amazing Man for DC Comics. So interesting stuff. And then they usually have a reprint in the back. Or no, I'm sorry. It wasn't done by Stefan DeStefano. It was written by Michael T. Gilbert. But I know Stefan DeStefano did the first issue, so maybe they teamed up on that first one or something. Shut up, Rob. You don't know what you're talking about. Marvel Age number 5. They don't get much earlier than that one. And it's another Legends of the Dark Knight, number 31. I actually have quite a few of those in here. Power Man and Iron Fist 115. Creative team for Comet is... Where'd he go? I thought I put him on that side. I guess not. Got a cool wraparound cover. Do not see a signature on there. And we have written and edited by Bill Dubay, penciling by Carmine Infantino, and inking by Alex Nino. Oh, I like this. Not usually a big Infantino fan, but this is way better than his Flash stuff. Hangman back up in the back. Same penciler. Rudy Nebris doing the ink. Cool. Classics Illustrated 143, Kim by Rudyard Kipling. Legends of the Dark Knight, number something. Number 35. Looks like he is playing Black Panther or something there. I don't know. Superman Doomsday Hunter Prey, book number 3. Prestige format. Probably the last issue. Captain America 247. Baron Strucker strikes. What's Dum Dum Dugan doing there? Legends of the Dark Knight 47. Daring Adventures of Supergirl, number 6. Captain America, Symbol of Truth, number 13. Spider-Verse variant cover, so that's the Captain America, Falcon, Spider-Man, I guess. Donald Duck, number 261. Action Comics Annual, number 3 from 1991. Superman becomes President of the United States. And Jackson's doing 3 on Dark Knight 47. Great cover. Thanks, Jackson. Here is Justice League International, number 9. No man escapes the Manhunters. Omega the Unknown, number 9. Riot at Rockefeller Center. That seems appropriate for today. E-Man, number 1 from Comico. The all-new first issue. Wraparound cover. Kind of a crazy cover. Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes, 221. That's a Mike Grell cover. And Mike Grell did the art on the inside as well. Story by Jim Shooter. Legends of the Dark Knight, 176. Donald Duck, number 263. And here's a shiny Dark Hawk, number 25. Thick and shiny. Quentin's got 3 on the Superboy because he's got good taste. Nice copy. Thank you, Quentin. We have special edition first issue of Captain Paragon and the Sentinels of Justice, number 1 from AC Comics. Looks like I have a few of those. That's number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and wait a second. Captain Paragon and the Sentinels of Justice. Is this the same series? Yes, number 4. And number 5. So they just started doing Sentinels of. They dropped the Captain Paragon on the cover, but they left it in the small print. So. And it's another Batman Legends of the Dark Knight. This is 180. And I don't know what they're riding on, but it looks like fun. Superman Family, number 170. Got some spine splitting going on here at the bottom. Donald Duck, number 272. Action Comics, 546, starring Justice League of America and the new Teen Titans. That's a Gil Kane cover. And he did the art on the inside as well. Commandy, the last boy on Earth, number 41. Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes, 227. Another Mike Grell cover. Joe Staton and Jack Abel were the artists on the inside. So he was probably starting Warlord about that time. Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, 81. Action Comics 529 plus Action Plus with Aquaman. Evangeline number 11, another great series that most people overlook. Legends of the Dark Knight number 85. Commandy number 29, the issue with the Superman suit. Donald Duck number 274. And these look like fun. I haven't read them, but they are nice looking art on the inside. It's Enchanted Valley. This is number 2 from Blackthorn. And also number 1. Time for another Legends of the Dark Knight. This is 153. DC Comics presents the Atom 100-page spectacular one-shot from 2011. Another Commandy. This is number 24. I think Jack Kirby was still doing it back then. Yep. Avengers Annual number 22. And another Donald Duck. This is 277. All right, I'm going to put these to the side. Want to thank everybody again for watching. Appreciate you taking the time. And here's a Donald Duck number 280. Runaways number 9. That's a different cover, variant cover. Legends of the Dark Knight 156. Commandy number 21. From Atlas Comics, Iron Jaw number 4. Leia's gonna get the Donald Duck. Thank you. We got Heckle and Jekyll in New Terry Tunes number 26 from 1974. 20 center. Legends of the Dark Knight 158. Commandy number 16. I think this one's still Kirby, but pretty rough spine on that one. Here is a fun cover. Sandman Mystery Theater, number 45. Janos Prohaska is the Blackhawk. Directed by Matt Wagner. Screenplay by Steven Seagal. And cinematography by Matt Smith. Legends of the Dark Knight 172. Laugh Comics number 304. That one's pretty worn. Claw the Unconquered number 4. Donald Duck Adventures number 31. New Terry Tunes number 21. This one's from 1973. Commandy number 16. That's the same one, but a better copy, right? Yes. Claw the Unconquered number 2. Donald Duck Adventures number 26. Sandman Mystery Theater number 41. 4-part mystery novel starting this issue, Phantom of the Fair. That sounds cool. Little Monsters number 29 from 1975. Pretty nice copy. All right, gentlemen, Leia has given you your mission. See if you can help. Unfortunately, I do not go to theaters anymore. Sandman Mystery Theater, number 42. Another part of that same storyline. Steven Spock's got $3 on Little Monsters. Good grab. I usually keep these, but I already have this issue. They're like, if you look them up in a price guide, they're like minimum $15, basically. So nice grab on that one, Steve. Batman Legends of the Dark Knight 173. Donald Duck Adventures number 19. Claw the Unconquered number 12. Nice Joe Kubert cover on that one. Another Commandy number 15. Tarzan number 21 from Marvel. And here's one you don't see every day, The Little Stooges, #1. Whoa. The wild, wacky sons of the Three Stooges in their first adventure. Batman Legends of the Dark Knight 174. Treasure Chest #12 from 1969. Looks like it's got the Wright brothers in there. Yep. Superboy and the Legion #213. Mike Grell cover. Mike Grell art. Jim Shooter story. Good stuff. And Quentin's got 3 on the Little Stooges. A little bit of wear, but not as bad as I would have expected, actually. Very soft edges, it feels like. What's going on? Did somebody glue it? Okay, there's something funky going on with that top staple, but I can't tell what it is. Because it's not through. Somebody restapled it. Okay, there's 2 sets of staples. That's what's going on. You can see in here the extra like staple marks in there. They look old though, so I'm not sure if that's new or if that was just a printing thing. Well, they stapled it wrong. So Stooges is going to Quentin. Thank you. And Jackson, $3 on claw 12. What were the other claws? Well, there's #2. #12. #4. And I don't know if there was more before that or not, but there's 2, 4, and 12 sitting right here. Nice Joe Kubert cover on 12. Sorry, getting off camera here. Well, he didn't actually say he wanted it. Jackson. I mean, if he wants it, then you want to give it up. It can definitely go to him, but he hasn't claimed it. So, hey, Jason. Always glad to see you in here. And Missing Mars dropping in. Hey, buddy. Commandy number 15. There you go. We did go through quite a few commandees. This is number 15. All right, so claw number 12 going to Dan. And we're going to go through Commandy 15 here. Oh, that's cool. Jack Kirby doing the artwork. Nice copy. And let me see. Where do I have Missing Mars's books? I don't think I have any books for Missing Mars. I think I sent them. Yes, I believe I did. So start Missing Mars a new stack. All right, we have Batman Gotham Knights, number 41. Reflection cover, The Goon, number 30. New Teen Titans Annual, number 1. Here's another Commandy. This is number 23. Donald Duck Adventures, number 15. And yeah, I just saw that, Jackson. Sorry, chat jumped ahead so far that I almost missed it. It's just going off the page. So let me scroll back a little bit and see what else I missed, if anything. All right, Tarzan 21. That was somewhere in here, I think. There it is. Looks like another really nice Marvel Tarzan. Been having really good luck on the condition with those. Oh, that's cool. Nothing like being tied onto a pterodactyl and steering with your teeth. What the heck is going on? Another Batman Gotham Knights. This is number 39. I believe that's the Huntress on the cover. A Teen Titans Spotlight, number 21. And Mission Mars got Commandy 23 for 3. A little bit of wear on the spine there. And what's this? Some kind of marking here. Kind of like a scratch or something. Right there, just a little bit. Some kind of big old ink stains on the back. The heck is this? Yeah, so definitely some kind of odd ink staining on the back there. I don't know what that is. But still nice Jack Kirby art on the inside. That's cool. He had such a unique way of drawing stuff. Just the like the I don't I want to say camera angle, but you know, that's just the perspective, I guess. Just sometimes and seems very unique. Thank you, Mars. Let's do another Donald Duck. Donald Duck Adventures number 10, Rundown Runner. Here is Adventure Comics number 451 with Aquaman, Starro the Conqueror, and Manhunter from Mars versus Hawkman. Sounds like a packed issue. Batman Gotham Knights number 26. Fury of Firestorm number 4 with Justice League and Killer Frost. And Airboy meets the Prowler number 1. What did I do with your Tarzan? I'm sorry. What did I do? Show it and then put it back? Moron. It's yours. Thank you. Dan's got 3 on the adventure. Quite a bit of spine wear in this one, Dan. It's not real visible because of the way the art's done on there, but a lot of that is spine ticking. Some bending going on here. Somebody wrote like a little 45-cent thing in there at the top. Looks like it's in pencil. Yeah, some of it's art and some of it's spine ticks. It's just the spine ticks match in well with the way the art was done. You can probably see it more if I show it like on the edge. You can see it in here. All right, so Dan's retracting, so it's going to Missing Mars. Thank you, guys. Donald Duck Adventures number 10, going to David. Thank you. And another Commandy. This is number 14. Batman Shadow the Bat, number 18. Part of Nightfall. Adventure Comics 453 with Superboy. Action Comics 493. 40 center. Donald Duck Adventures number 3. Airboy and Mr. Monster number 1. Amazing Adventures number 38 with Killraven War of the Worlds and for some reason you have all these other characters on there as demons or something. Adventurers number 0, book number 2. So book 2, 0 issue. And Missing Mars going for Commandy 14. Got a few folds going up the middle there. You can see it going up into here. Some overspray on the top. It was one of those that where they used to like spray the books that was supposed to destroy them or something, so nobody would want them or whatever for leftover copies or something. That's the story I heard anyway. See you tomorrow, Dave. Have a good night. Stay safe. This one's going to Missing Mars, and he's over here. Got Goofy Adventures number 4. Magic and Menace with the Great Goofdini. Another Batman, Shadow the Bat, number 39. Not sure who that is. Want to say that's a Mandrake signature, but I can't quite tell. Action Comics 491. Another Commandy. This is number 11. Got some wear along the spine there, especially at the top. Femforce, number 63. Somebody was saying these are really hard to find. And I don't come across them too often. But once in a while. Adventure Comics 454 with Superboy. And Aqualad as the backup. Fury of Firestorm number 12. Not really sure why that's in here. Time Warp number 4. Batman Shadow of the Bat number 51. Here's an Uncle Scrooge. This is number 257. Commanding number 11. Really nice copy, other than that wear on the along the spine there. Nice shape. Another one of those overspray issues, though. Just not as bad as the last one. Oh, thank you, Miss Mars. And Steven Spock's got 3 on the Time Warp, number 4. Nice thick dollar book. Looks like it does have a hint of a subscription crease running through it there. You can't really see it on the outside cover, but you can see it in here and on this page as well. Thank you, Steve. Donald Duck Adventures number 4. Omega the Unknown number 9. Another Commandy. This is number 10. That's a cool monster. Batman Legends of the Dark Knight number 28. Amazing Man number 1. That looks to be a really nice, clean copy. That's really good. And some people, if I remember right, Superman is in this issue, just barely. I may have the wrong issue. Oh, here he is. He's in this scene right here, giving the thumbs up. We got Kong the Untamed number 5. Amazing Man number 2. Amazing Man number 4. And Commandy number 10. Little spine tick there. '20 Center, 1973, written, edited, drawn by Jack Kirby. And a little bit of wear on the back. It does look like it was an overspray issue, but it's not too bad. I want to check out this ad that grabbed my attention there for a second. So bear with me because I had never heard of this magazine, whatever it is. Golden Funnies. Subscription blank. Never heard of it. I wonder if that was actually published or not. Oh, sorry. That one's going to Missing Mars. And also Kong. This one's got some crinkles in it. Definitely got a crease running through the book there. Thank you. And I guess it's time to move these off once again. Got a big stack growing on the floor here. There's Batman 471. Some spine ticking going on in there, but that's a cool cover. The last Commandy in this box that I know of, there may be more later. This is number 9. Omega the Unknown, number 10. Adventure Comics, number 474 with Starman and Plastic Man. So got Steve Ditko art in there. Kazar the Savage, number 21, wraparound cover. Spider-Man and Shanna. Kull the Conqueror, number 7. Kid Colt Outlaw, number 198. Spine ticks on that one. Gru the Wanderer, number 5 from PC Comics. And Commanding number 9. Thank you for that one. And call number 7. Couple little spine ticks there. Looks like there's a crease in that bottom corner. Some denting going on up here. Thank you once again. Here's another Gru the Wanderer, number 4 from PC Comics. These are the original Gru the Wanderers. Legends of the Dark Knight, number 18. Adventure Comics 479 with Dial H for Hero. Looks like the way this is presented, looks like this may be the first in the series of the new Dial H for Heroes. I'm not sure. I know they had like a preview in New Teen Titans or something, but for their regular run, that may be the first issue that had that. Here is Adventure Comics 477 with Aquaman, Starman, and Plastic Man. Goofy Adventures number 8. That's one of my favorite Goofy covers. That's cool. From Kitchen Sink, we have The Spirit. This is number 9. Always worth grabbing those. Invaders, number 22. And Missing Mars looking at Kid Colt. Some spine ticks in that one. There's a crease up here, a couple creases going through up on this corner. Don't get many of these in. The Westerns, once they make it into somebody's collection, they don't seem to come out again. Looks like there's some indentations writing going on here where somebody was writing on a piece of paper on top of the back. It's just not noticeable on the back too much. Thank you for that one. Steven Spock's got Gru number 4. Number 5 there as well. Here's number 4. And you got the Sage back up. Nice. Thank you, Steve. And Leia's got 3 on Spirit and Invaders. All right. Spirit's basically near mint. Don't see anything wrong there at all. And Invaders are just basic, kind of basic wear, nothing really to point out other than it's got that curved on the spine area. Invaders is another one of those series where I don't very often get one in. Every once in a while one will show up. but I've never, in all the comics I've bought, I've never like gotten a chunk of them. At least not the older ones, the newer ones. So those are going to Leia. Thank you, thank you. And Steven Spock picking up that other Gru, number 5. So this is in really nice shape too. These for the, you know, I don't know what it is about the PC books, but whenever I find them, they seem to be in really nice condition. Yes, maybe they just didn't get reread a lot like the Marvel and DC books do. But it looks like fun. All right, let's see. Another Batman, Legends of the Dark Knight, number 13. Adventure Comics 487, Dial H for Hero. Here's another Gru, Steve. This is number 3. Let's see, Donald Duck Adventures, number 36, The Titanic Ants. That's a Carl Barks story. Justice League of America 140 giant issue. Number 3, going to Steve. Cool stuff. This one, not as nice of paper in this one. Really nice though. It does have that crease towards the top right here. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna show every page. I'm getting tired. Let's see what else we got. Oh, here's kind of an Invaders. What if number 4? What if Invaders had stayed together after World War II? Square bound. It doesn't really have a spine roll, but it's kind of printed off center there. Ragman number 5. Not as late as we usually do, but I've been working hard this week. Marvel Team Up number 63. Spider-Man and Iron Fist. Green Lantern 184. You got Hal Jordan, John Stewart, and Guy Gardner on there. Crossfire number 13. Outlaws of the West from Modern Comics. This is number 64. Does have a big hole in it up here. Quentin Collins 3 on JLA 140. Boom, boom, boom. Got some water damage down here at this corner. It looks like it's stained pretty bad there. We'll open it up in a second, see what that looks like. Yeah, goes through. Yeah, it goes through quite a bit of the bottom there, but it's not moldy or anything. It's just a stain. So somebody probably spilled something. No man escapes the manhunters. Cool stuff. It is complete because I already checked these, so should be all there. But it does have that stain. I do not know if I have any more in this box, Leia. But I did just buy almost an entire run from issue number 1 up into the 60s or 70s somewhere. I don't think I have them yet. I don't think I bought them this week. I don't think they're here yet. So if you want to send me like a list of like which issues you need, I'll be happy to go through and put them aside for you when they do come in. And this was Quentin, right? Yeah, Quentin. Sorry, my brain is just turning to mush all of a sudden. Adventure Comics number 466, $1 thick. Flash, Deadman, Aquaman, and JSA's in there. Did not see the JSA. Where are they? There they are. Oh, nice scenes there with Power Girl and Huntress. The defeat of the Justice Society. Well, that's not good. Donald Duck Adventures number 29. I did see your email, Dan, on the Cerebus. I have the list set aside. I don't have any other ones, but I'll keep an eye out for them. Outlaws of the West. Like I said, it's got that. I don't know what it is because there's like a flap there, but the cover part is missing. It's just newsprint, so maybe that's from an inside page. Yeah, it kind of goes into the other pages, I guess. This is just folded over up here. But there it is. A lot of crinklies going on there, cover a little bit. So you got this, this tear that's just kind of going through all the pages up till right in here. It starts getting solid again. Sidebusters. Captain Doom. And I think this is the last issue that I have in the box today. Legends of the Dark Knight. This is number 3. imagine most people already have that one. And here's another Gru, Steve. This is number 2 from the PC Comics run. And, oh, it's a superhero catalog. This is number 4. Nice. So not a comic. Basically, it's like all the ads you used to see in the comics at that time, kind of redone and with listings and things. Fun to look through. Adventure Comics 475. Steven Spock's got Gru number 2. A little creasing going on up there again. Oh, something going on that corner a little bit. Just a bend, I guess. Nice map. And that one's going to Steve. Thank you. And here's another Adventure Comics with Dial H for Hero. It's number 490. Tour number 5. It's got a date stamp up here. Joe Kubert cover. Tarzan number 240 from DC. A lot of spine wear on that one. Ruh-roh. All right. This one's a Mark Jewelers. Adventure Comics number 473. Classic Man, Starman. And it does have the Mark Jewelers insert in there. Oh, there is another spirit in here. Here's number 10, 44 pages. Donald Duck Adventures, number 24. Jackson Roy Kirk's getting the superhero catalog. It's got an address label on the back. Red Fox Road, Stratford, Connecticut. That one's going to Jackson. Thank you. It's going to Jackson. The Mark Jewelers is up to $4. Quentin wants it for $4. Somebody needs to go to $5. Let me know. Plastic Man. Starman by Steve Ditko. Does have a little rip there at the top, just a little. And Missing Mars wants tour number 5. And I guess the Mark Jewelers is going to go to Quentin for 4. Thank you. And here's the tour with the date stamp there in the middle. Some spine ticks on there. And something called Danny Dreams in the back. Never heard of that. But apparently he dreams he's a caveman. And that one's going to Missing Mars. Thank you. Another Adventure Comics. Nice Deadman cover. This is number 464. Flash, Wonder Woman, Deadman, Aquaman, and the Justice Society of America. Legion of Superheroes, number 298. With the first appearance of Amethyst as the preview comic. Very cool. Batman and the Outsiders Annual number 1. Royal Roy number 3. Power Man and Iron Fist 76. Green Lantern number 183. Donald Duck Adventures number 18. Another Spirit. This is number 4. Lost in Space number 12 from Innovation. Who's Who number 25 from 1987. Decent shape. And my mom just said something to me. Didn't quite catch it. Let me go see what she needs. I will be right back.
Swinging through the city. Ooh, yeah. Gotham's gone bananas. Batman's got a tail now. Call him Monkey Mantis. Robin's got the moves. He's flipping through the vines. Gorilla Grodd's the DJ, dropping funky rhymes. DC monkeys getting funky in the trees. Super Simian flying high with the breeze. Wonder Chimps lasso catching villains on the run. Grooving like a jungle man, the party's just begun. Ooh. Flash the speedy primate zipping all around. Zooming past bananas, he's the fastest in the town. Green Lantern's got a ring, but now it's shaped like fruit. He's building monkey bars, oh man, that's so cute. Ooh, let's let me hear you say, monkeys of DC are here to save the day. Bouncing and a grooving with their capes in tow. They'll stop the villain's funky style. Let's go! DC monkeys getting funky in the trees. Oh yeah! Super simian flying high with the breeze. Oh yeah!
All right, I am back. Hello, everybody. Let's see, Adventure 464. Did we do that one? Don't think we did. Oh, there it is. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. Sorry about that. Did give me the opportunity to grab a cream soda from Walmart. I don't know, ever tried their brand of cream soda before, and I don't know what it tastes like. This is a big comic. There's the end. All right, that was what, Missing Mars, right? Yeah. Thank you for that, sir. I am going to open it right now. Pretty good. I've had better, but yeah, you're right. It's a bit watered down. I agree, but it's tasty. Did I wash my hands? I did not wash my hands because I didn't do anything that required washing my hands. All I did was help my mom. So you can always freeze it and get rid of some water. I would strongly recommend to anybody never freeze a Mountain Dew. In case you've never tried it, when you open it, it tends to blow up a little bit. All right, let's keep going here. We got Donald Duck Adventures number 12. The Head of Ramaputra. Power Man and Iron Fist 69. The Young Indiana Jones Chronicles number 10. The Adventurers number 9. Green Lantern Corps number 224. That's about what I do when I try organizing my comics. Not always Wonder Woman, though. Sometimes it's other titles. Captain Carrot, number 7. And here is Gru, number 1 from Image. Kind of beat up, though. Quite a few spine ticks in there for being a newer issue. It's from 1994. Here's another Invaders. This one's number 17. And another Spirit. This one's number 12. Some spine ticks in there. Quentin's got 3 on the Captain Carrot. And we know he's got no competition on those, so we're just going to go ahead and put that one in his box. Looks to be a nice copy. Yeah, I had one that I froze, and then I had it in the truck. So when I opened it, it just went everywhere. I don't know if it was partially because of it being in the heat or what, but it was a mess. And Quentin's got 3 on Invaders. Number 17. So it needs to go to 4 if somebody else wants to grab it. Leia's going to 4, Quentin. You'll have to take it to 5 if you want it that badly. Meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and stick the Spirit in Leia's box. Thank you. And Missing Mars has Adventurers number 9 for $3. Nice copy. Nice stuff. Thank you, Mars. And Invaders going to Leia for 4. Thank you. Another Captain Carrot. This one's Frogzilla, number 3. Captain Victory and the Galactic Rangers. This is also number 3. Aquaman Special number 1 from 1988. And if you were watching when I showed this on somebody's channel, probably Metarogs, I was wondering if this was faded or not. It does not appear to be. The other copies I could find pictures of online, it looked just like this one. So I don't believe that's faded. I think it's colored that way on purpose. Master of Kung Fu, number 83. Captain Carrot 3 going to Quentin for 3. Thank you again. And here's another Uncle Scrooge. Number 261, The Return to Xanadu. The sequel you didn't expect. Here's an old Blackhawk, number 245. 30 center with a Joe Kubert cover. Captain Victory, good grab on those. I've started paying more attention for these because I opened one not too long ago. I was really impressed by the artwork. It's Jack Kirby, but it's I think it's some of his best work as far as the modern stuff is concerned. I mean, modern as far as Jack Kirby is modern, I guess I would want to say. Haven't read any of it yet, so I can't talk about the story, but the art is really good. I got a Miss Mystic backup story in there as well. Another Master of Kung Fu. This is 78. It's got a kind of a big spine tick on there. What if, number 13, what if Conan the Barbarian walked the earth today? This is an issue that people look for. I finally found one. Roy Thomas, John Buscema, and Ernie Chan. Supervillain Team Up, number 4. Nice. That looks like it's in pretty good shape. A couple spine ticks on there, but it's a little worn on the back, I guess. Evangeline Special, number 1. Didn't know they had any specials. Wraparound cover. Oh, some more Commandy. I thought I was all out. Here's number 47. Lenticular cover. Star Spangled War Stories, the G.I. Zombie. I think this is my favorite of the lenticular covers because this guy is punching this creature in the face and his eyes just pops out. I just thought that was clever use of the lenticular. Here's another Tarzan. This is number 12 from Marvel. Quentin's got 3 on the G.I. Zombie. Yeah, that's a cool cover. I mean, it's modern enough where I don't need to show the whole book, but it's we can take a peek at the art, see what it looks like. Nice. But yeah, I really like that cover. That's cool. So it's another one for Quentin. Thank you. Jackson's got 3 on the what if. Yeah, for a second there, I didn't think anybody was going to get that one. I was like, what? But that's okay. We haven't had as many of our group stopping by the last couple of weeks. I think they're just afraid they'll spend too much money or something. Which very well could be the case. I know I spent a small fortune on Whatnot this week. I think I bought stuff every single day and up until Friday, starting around Sunday or so, which is a lot more than I usually get. There is a small rip down on this bottom corner. Thank you, Jackson. And gotta rearrange a couple books here, guys. Give me a second. There we go. Now we're not risking putting Jackson Roykirk's books at risk because their pile was getting kind of high to be in the slot. Supervillain Team Up. Good grab. Another one that I would have thought somebody would have grabbed. So. Yeah, Whatnot's crazy. It's took me a while. The first time I went on there, I did the same thing. I backed off and said I have no idea what's going on here. As good as this looks, it does have apparently this rip right here that runs through several pages of the book. So didn't see that first time. Sorry. But anyway, Whatnot is very addictive, and it's way too easy to spend a whole bunch of money on there. Well, it does have the Marvel value stamp. Thank you, Steve. Oh, another Batman. At least it's the regular title, Batman 485. Here's an oldie but a goodie. Our Fighting Forces, number 125. 15-cent cover by Joe Kubert. Featuring the losers. It's got a nasty crease on that first page there. That needs pressing. It's from 1970. Shade the Changing Man, number 4. And here is Plop, number 23. Not all sellers sell that way, Dan. But when you do buy that way, yes, your bank alert goes off, your card alert. I pay with credit cards. Some of them go off, some of them don't. And I just have to tell them, yeah, it's me, it's okay, and you keep going. But a lot of sellers have gone to claim sales like this one, where you pay at the end one price at the end because of the huge fees otherwise that they have to pay to Whatnot. So because Whatnot charges them 30 cents for every sale on top of other charges. So if they're selling like books for $1, they're not making any money. They're just giving them away. So it depends on the type of sale that you're in, how that particular person is selling it and doing it. And then there's also the channels that do flat rate boxes once in a while, where you're just buying the whole box, you know. So everybody has their own way of doing it. We got 3 on our fighting forces from Dan. So Missing Mars, if you want it, you'll need to go to 4. Does look to be in really pretty decent shape. It's got a crease over here a little bit. But for a war book, it's in nice shape, because war books are usually all pretty rough when they're this old. At least the ones I find for a buck, you know. Unfortunately, it does have that crease on the page that needs to be flattened out, but that's really the only major flaw that I'm seeing, and that can be fixed. So don't do it, Quentin. You'll spend too much money. All right, so Mr. Mars is folding, so this one is going to Dan. Thank you, guys. Got World's Finest. This is non-stop cover-to-cover action with Superman, Batman, Green Arrow, Shazam, and Hawkman. It's number 280. Rich Buckler cover. Donald Duck Adventures number 5. Looks like he's having trouble sleeping. Master of Kung Fu 110. Plastic Man number 1 of the 4-issue series. You will believe a man can fly. Richard Dragon Kung Fu Fighter number 7. From Apple Comics, we have Vietnam Journal number 16. And Crazy Hungarians wants the World's Finest for $30. Nice grab, Joe. Thank you. We got Superman, Batman by Rich Buckler and Bob Smith. Green Arrow. Don't see credits. There they are. Trevor Von Eden. Always liked his art. Hawkman by Alex Sevilla. Shazam by Dan Newton. When I was a kid, I didn't like his art, but now that I'm older, I recognize that it's pretty cool. It was just a different kind of a style for me when I was a kid. Young Indiana Jones Chronicles #4. The Jaguar #14 from Impact Comics. Lost in Space Special Edition #2. Almost a wraparound cover. Master of Kung Fu 54. Warlord of Mars Annual #1. Jonah Hex #88. Omega the Unknown #10. All right, we are working on our last stack of books here, guys. Howard the Duck #4. First issue special #3 with Metamorpho. Master of Kung Fu 91. Warlord #6. And Quentin wants to take a look at Howard the Duck #4. Little waviness going on the edge here. Trapped in a world he never made. Got a little fold over going on in the back corner. Hot stuff. The Sleep of the Just. All right, that was going Quentin. I don't get Howard the Duck very often. And there's the Lord of Mars Annual. Pretty beat. It's got a little ripping going on right there. You see that tab hanging on there. And then just general wear on the cover. Pretty good. A lot of things on the back there. Yeah, it says. I don't think this lives up to your what you want to see, Dan. I'd be fine with it. Howard the Duck art is by, I want to say Gene Colan, but I don't think so. Yeah, it was. It was by Gene Colan. Steve Leialoha doing the inking. All right, gonna actually move these, even though we only have a few books left for today. Master Kung Fu number 88. Warlord number 9. Modern Jonah Hex. This is number 24, the special Halloween issue. Adventurers number 6. Blackhawk number 247, the Bicentennial's banner issue. Master of Kung Fu number 81. DC Superstars number 14, Secret Origins of Supervillains. Here is Commandy number 45. 2001, A Space Odyssey number 6. This one's really rough. You can see the what's going on with the spine here. But it's a giant size, world's finest. Number 206, 35-cent giant size. This is from 1971. Yeah, but it is in rough condition. Rough. And Warlord number 7. 3 on the 2001. This looks to be really nice. It's got a really decent looking cover on it. Oh, some bends going on the top back cover there. A couple creases there. But once again, Jack Kirby goodness. A lot of Jack Kirby today. There must have gotten books from a Jack Kirby collection or something. So that one's going to Dan. It looks to be in nice shape, except the biggest flaw is those 2 creases on the back. That's the only thing I could really see. And Missing Mars got Warlord number 9. And Adventurers number 6. So that's good. Oh. All right. This is pretty poor shape, unfortunately. It looks good at first glance, but it's got a big rip up here that goes through the whole book. And it's got a big stain on the back through here. And you know what, Missing Mars, I don't remember having given you a poor copy in a very long time, so I'm going to go ahead and put that one in your box. Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. Adventures number 6, however, looks fantastic. Great dragon. I believe it's volume 1. I don't see a book number on it, but I'll check in a minute. It just says number 6 on the cover. Number 6, 1987. So I think it's the first volume. The art is so amazing in these. I don't even feel like I need to read them. They're just, it's like, wow. Every panel is a work of art. It's just amazing. That one's going to Missing Mars. And Warlord 7. Wait, I missed World's Finest. Yeah. Joe wanted World's Finest. And Joe, that one's so beat up, I'm just going to put it in your box too. I just wanted to make sure you didn't have it already. So, appreciate you. Thank you. And I got to get you on a new stack too. You got too many books piling up there. Warlord 7. Looks like it may have gotten wet on the bottom with all that wrinkling. I don't see any staining. It's just wrinkled along the bottom there pretty heavily. Oh yeah, there's some browning, tanning type stuff going on the inside here. But there's no like real waterline stain like you normally see. So it may have just been in a very moist environment or something. And let's see, I think we're caught up again. We got Master Kung Fu number 85. World War Hulk Prologue, World Breaker number 1. Richard Dragon Kung Fu Fighter number 8. Commandy number 46. Marvel's Greatest Comics number 69, reprinting Fantastic Four 87. Black Hawk 246. Seems like we had a copy of that earlier, but it may have been one I was showing last night. I don't remember. Another Justice League of America Giant. This is 146. Yeah, not too bad. Master Kung Fu 59. Jonah Hex, number 22 from the newer series. Dan's got 3 on Marvel's Greatest. Does have a bend to it here on this end. A little bit of wear there at the top corner. But surprisingly, no spine ticks on that black cover. All right, that one's going to Dan. Thank you. Missing Mars Kung Fu Fighter number 8. This one. Not too bad. It's got that same bend the Marvel's Greatest had on it, so I don't know if they were just sitting in a box funny or what. What number was the other Kung Fu Fighter? Is it still up here? Or did I move it? I moved it. Da, 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 da. Oh, there it is, number 7. I've got Incredible Hulk number 95, part 4 of Planet Hulk. The Young Indiana Jones Chronicles number 12. Lost in Space number 11. Master of Kung Fu number 1. Master of Kung Fu Bleeding Black number 1. It does have quite a bit of waviness going through the pages, so needs a press. Nice back on it. Vietnam Journal number 15. And last book in the box, Lost in Space number 6. Alright. Yeah, a lot of Kung Fu stuff today. Kung Fu Kirby. Alright. Give me a minute and I will add these up. Just gonna switch over to the other camera once again. That way you can watch my lips move while I count. Kung Fu Fighter number 7 for 3. Richard Dragon. This one. Alrighty. Thanks, sir. Let's see, we got 5 claims for Diabetic Superman, so $15 for David. Gotta get the calculator out for Quentin. You got 15 $3 claims. Oh man, my phone updated last night and it is a pain in the butt now. It keeps doing all kinds of crap I don't want it to do. Plus a $4 claim, and you had that one group that came to $15. Why can I not get it to do this? Even the calculator doesn't work the same anymore. $64 is your total for today, Quentin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 claims for Steven Spock. That's $33. Thank you. Jackson's $18. Thank you. Dan is $21. Thank you. Leia is $19 for today. Thank you. Crazy Hungarian, $9. Thank you. And Missing Mars, I have you for 18 claims, which is $54 for today. So thanks, everybody. If you need a total overall, just let me know in chat. I can got the numbers right here. I can add them up real quick. And if it's something you prefer to keep private, you can always just email me for a total. But thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. I got to say, I'm not a fan of this. It has a odd kind of taste to it a little bit. It seems like I can taste the metal can, kind of. There's a second taste there that I don't like. I'll have to use it with vanilla ice cream or something. All right. I may do an unboxing later today. I don't know. I'm feeling tired right now, but I kind of want to do one. So we'll see how that goes after I rest for a while. And thanks everybody once again. I'll be back again tomorrow at noon. We'll do some more comics. And then after that, Beyond the Con comes up. Not sure how that's going to go. I've never used the giveaway tool on here before. It looks like this. And I'm not sure what I have to do to go through and change the hashtag and reset it and stuff, and so on and so forth. So gonna be a little touch and go, at least the first day. We're figuring it out. But please like, please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. That would be nice. And I guess we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day, guys. Stay safe. And I'll see you soon.
Plastics on the scene, strutting in line. Ooh, yeah. Feathers sharp like blades, they really divine. Hey, hey. Sniffing out those comics, hunting all day. Quack, quack. Cheap thrills and chill vibes, can you dig it, baby? Ooh, yeah. Flap, 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 quacktastics. Here we go. Hey. Comics in their beaks, time to steal the show. Ooh, yeah. Cheap claim sales never stood a chance, oh no. With the quacktastics groove, they're on a roll. Hey, oh, ducks in disco suits, man, they slick as ice. Snapping on the beat, ain't that so nice? Ooh, yeah. Cheap comic seekers, they're the town's delight. Quacktastics do their thing and they do it right. Flap, 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 quacktastics. Here we go. Comics in their beaks. Down in sunny South Texas, where the warm winds play, lives a man named Mike with a laugh that lights the day. The easy comic reader with a book in his hand, spreading joy and good stories all across the land. Happy birthday, Mike. Here's a toast to